going to have a crack. He is, you know. Oh, I say! Brilliant! That is schoolboy's own stuff. Oh, I bet even he can't believe it.
Good morning and good morning to you. Welcome to this Monday morning's Tottenham. Good morning, Tottenham away episode, guys. I hope you are all well. Hope your family's all well and you are all keeping good. Listen, needless to say, against Wolves on Saturday, it wasn't the result that, or even the performance that we'd hoped for. The performances last sort of few games have left a lot to be desired because we haven't been at our, at our very best, to say the least. But at the very least, we had just gotten over the line with the results. Of course, against Wolves, that wasn't to be. So a defeat, merited. It was merited. It was great merits to Wolves. They set up the way they did, playing with the counters, and they got the result that they fully deserved. There's no two ways about that. But what we must say that, and I think I've covered this in the past as well, that more and more teams will come to White Hart Lane and set up in this way with a low block, compact game plan, very clear game plan is to get the 2 or 3 forwards or certainly attacking players who are quick on the counters to capitalise, because we will give opportunities for those teams to capitalise, because it's just the nature of the way we play high up. There will always be opportunities for a team on the counter to get their goals. They certainly will have chances, whether they convert them or not. And I think I highlighted this against Brentford. Brentford had taken their chances. They may have actually got a different result, but Wolves did take their chances, and a lot of questions have to be asked in our defensive, how we defensively set up, especially from the corner. That really, it's unexplainable how somebody who's in the middle of the box, someone that's 5'8", unmarked from the moment that ball is kicked till the ball hits the net. From the corner kick to the header hits the net, Gomez was completely and utterly unmarked the whole way through. It's hard to explain those scenarios, but look, I'm not going to go anymore. We will be talking about that. Believe me, we will be covering the game in tonight's episode at 8:30 p.m. on Monday Night Live. We're going to discuss the weekend results. We're going to cover the other games as well a little bit. But of course, the main focus will be on our game against Wolves. So head over to our channel later on. Make sure, if you haven't subscribed already, guys, subscribe. Make sure you activate the notification bell, so when we do go live, you'll be the first to know with the alert on your device. But look, moving on, like I said, that will be speaking about later. But got some news regarding Sessegnon. Not another. It's just the way it is at the moment with this player, and it's, for the man himself, it is sad the way it's all turning out with him. The fullback, Ryan Sessegnon, picked up a knock in the under-21 match against West Ham. Tottenham career being littered with injury, blah, 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 blah. The former Fulham defender still barely kicked the ball under Postecoglou, despite Spurs being almost 30 games into the 23-24 season. He was recently recovered from his latest problem. Sessegnon was named in Tottenham's under-21 starting 11 for the match against West Ham on Saturday, alongside the likes of Jamie Donnelly and Dane Scarlett. However, he only lasted 35 minutes before coming off injured. Sessegnon picked up the ball out wide left and beat his man before playing the ball in the penalty area, at which point he looked to pull up sharply. Sessegnon stayed down after the incident and received medical attention before eventually getting to his feet and making his way off the pitch to be replaced by Linton. The commentator described it as heartbreaking news. It is. You just can't catch a break. And, I've read quite a few comments from Spurs fans on this saying, we should just scrap his contract, get rid of him. There's no point. He's not got a career here. He's not somebody that we can rely on. He's not someone we can depend on to give the likes of Udogie a break. And it's always going to be a case of he's going to always be injury prone. One way or another, you will lose him. Perhaps the demands of the Premier League or the demands of the league in England generally has now become too much for his body, and perhaps he should be looking at a league less demanding than the Premier League, whichever league that may be, that can give him a little bit of run of games. The demands on his body wouldn't be so much, and he'd be able to play a bit of football, because as it's turning out, it really is heart-wrenching to see, for him more than so for us, for him first and foremost, to carry on the way he is, and just to be, just can't seem to get a run anymore. And a player that we paid 30 million for him, it's just ultimately I see only one thing happening, and that is leaving Spurs. It's like I said, it's heartbreaking for him personally, and which I feel sorry for, but also for us as a team, just somebody we just can't depend on. Yeah, let me know your thoughts on the whole Sessegnon situation. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna end this video with the thumbnail of Vicario, who in his Instagram post said, we got work to do. Heads up, we got work to do. And we really have got work to do. We need to cut out the naivety, our defensive naiveties. I know we're an attacking side, and we're prepared to go forward in numbers, and sometimes it leaves us a little bit exposed. And you know what? Sometimes a foul, halfway up the pitch, we're getting caught in a counter. There's nothing wrong with tripping a player up and taking a yellow card, because it's just the way that we play. But also the amount of goals that we conceded. But look, before I start all over again, join us tonight. We will go into all of that. Let me know your thoughts on the Sessegnon situation. And like I said, I'm going to hang on to Vicario's word. Heads up, we have got work to do. We're not going to have a game now for a couple of weeks. So plenty to work on for sure. Your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment and subscribe. As always, forever always, now more than ever, guys. Come on, you Spurs.
The first game we look for, Robbie. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away. Tottenham away. When we got Tottenham away.